Little Suki's watching the local cowbirds. Well, good morning. It is June 29th, I believe, Sunday. Sitting here at the dog beach. Trying to contemplate our next move. But anyways, today we were thinking of going up the canyon and go up a little forest road I didn't even know existed. It's called Williams Canyon. I believe the road number is 4476. But since we've never been there, don't know where it goes to, we'll go explore it today. This little dog beach, the dogs sure enjoy it, especially the two little ones. We got the little brown Bambi there. She's been out. She's been acting like she don't want to go for a ride, but she wants to go explore, so we'll see if we can get her to go with us. But it's going to be another hot day, and the dogs are already in the water. The old goofball there. I have no idea where she got that piece of driftwood at, but I don't know what kind of trouble she's going to get herself in today. Looks like she's headed down to her little beach. Pretty bad when she's got a private beach that the little dogs can't get down to. And here she comes with her stick. There's her little camp. Well, let's get headed down the road and get up there where it's a little bit cooler. Well, guys, we're at Williams Canyon. Just the start of it. You got a nice big campsite right down here at the head of it. Anyways, let's go see what's up the road. Never been here, so let's go discover it together. we took that little fork to the right, it just come to a sudden halt right here. I don't know if it continued. Looks like it continued on the other side there. I don't know how far back it goes, but boy, did they have a major washout at one time or another. I don't know if this stuff goes to a mine or what it goes to. Pretty little set of cascades there. Well, whatever caused this, whether a flash flood or what, and it washed out at least 10 feet deep. Like I said, it's the first time I've been up here, so I mean, those big old trees that brought down with it, but those two little buggers. But what I've seen so far is it is very pretty up here. The road's moderately steep in places. I'm not sure what your elevation gain would be. My ears have popped twice on the way up. Great big stretching meadows off to the right hand side. And then that goes down into a really steep, narrow canyon. Maybe that'll help you gauge the depth of this big old cut in here. was kind of a disappointment. That road ended right there. I don't know if that creek washed it out or what, but the map shows it going way back in there. But it's some pretty country. Smells really good. And it would just make a nice, easy drive, evening drive or something like that. Well, let's head on down the canyon, see what else we can find. Well, this is one of those many meadows that are along the side here you don't get to see from the forward facing camera. Yeah, it's a pretty place. I'm kind of disappointed in the lack of wildlife we've been seeing, but I have no idea where they're at. I see tracks everywhere, but no animals. You can see that thing really drops off right in here. I'm sure there's lots of waterfalls and little cascades all the way through that canyon there. It's too far down for me to see from up here, but you can hear it. I just barely get a glimpse of water down there once in a while, but yeah, that thing's really narrowed it down, and it's really steep through there. See if we can hear it. Yeah, a whole different world without that engine running. Well, that'll do it for the Williams Creek Trail. I wouldn't drive all the way just to go on that, but you know, if you're in that area, it's a fun little drive. It's really pretty in there. I got one more I've never been on, and then another one that I really like. And we'll bring that, here in a day or two. So let's see if we can head up to that other trail. I think it's called Hunter Creek Trail or Road. We'll see if it's a disappointment or not. Well, there's that goofy dog of mine. Way up there on that hill. Chasing ground squirrels around. And here comes one right there. Just, I hope you see that little bugger. Yeah, she never runs out of energy. But anyways, we're at the Hunter Creek Trailhead. There is a little road up here, but it's not much to film. Kind of meanders through the sagebrush and a few little wetland area type things, but the thing that is worth filming though up here is right there. This little place has got one epic view. It's got a little fire ring up in here. This big, I ain't gonna say a huge flat, but there's a nice little flat area. You can drive a full-size vehicle up here. So if you want to put a tent up and see that in the morning, this is a place to do it. Not much shade here, so you'd have to either have one of those little shade flies, or at least just spend the night, wake up in the morning, and go somewhere else. That dog, I swear. Yeah, at least she sleeps good at night. But she is just a go, go, go. Aren't you, Suki? There's where the fire ring is. So it hasn't seen much use. So let's go back down the road. There's some other pretty spectacular views of the Boulder Mountains. Those ones over there are the Pioneers. The boulders here are the big ones. And there are hiking trails. It's wilderness area back in there. Well, this is the other little camp spot before the end of the road. And this one has the unobstructed view of the boulders. And them are pretty. I wouldn't be surprised if those aren't glaciers. And it's already basically July and there's still a lot of snow up there. Yeah, that's the type of scene you'll only see on a postcard. This is the stuff that makes you keep wanting to come up here, though. Yeah, there's old Goofball. She needs a drink so bad, but squirrels come first, apparently. Well, this video's got to come to an end. We've had a pretty busy day with both these roads we followed. Doesn't seem like much till you do it. Find out how tired you get. But, you know, the one that I had really high hopes on, that turned into kind of a disappointment. And the one I was expecting nothing from, man, did that have some epic views of the boulders. Yeah, that was unexpected. Well, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Comment and share if you would. And until next time, see you later. Well, hopefully you can see that little dipper right there. Out there she is in the water there. Maybe she'll go underneath and get her chick something to eat. These things used to be pretty common, but I haven't seen any for a while. Yeah, there she went, but at least we got a good look at her.